y'all. Hi. Hopefully you having a happy Friday. Another transparent moment. All right, so I left Hell Hotel, or as I called it, Hostage Hotel, about 3 weeks ago, because some other stuff happened again, and I'm like, at a certain age, baby, I just don't have the patience for stupidity. And if you in management don't care about your hotel enough to care about your employees that do care, then baby, all right. So like I told y'all, with my background in hospitality, excuse me, God has literally blessed me. He has opened all kind of windows and doors of opportunity where I just literally took a leap of faith. Step to one job, step to the next, step to one job, step to the next. Leads me to where I'm at. See the nice little building behind me? Okay. God has blessed me to be here. I'm sitting on the bench now because it's time for me to go catch the train. And it's still early. But anyway, walked into this opportunity also. I'm at another rooftop bar. Except I'm not front desk. This time, I chose the rooftop bar. One, because that's where I just came from. However, I was at front desk, remember, at Hale Hotel. But with this one, y'all, I've been to this particular rooftop before, which is where I'm working. Very nice. The vibe is amazing. It's seasonal. So spring and summer, slightly fall, because it's outdoor rooftop. So I'm starting to get to a certain age where just my patient level is just not there. Back in the day when I first got on jobs, they did this thing called training, where they either hire people to train you and they do not release you on the floor until you're properly trained, or they'll sit you in a class where you have to take different modules and you have to take different tests. After the test and you complete it, okay, bet. Now we can put you on the floor. We trust you that you know what you're doing. Now, what's your resume look like? How many years? Oh, I call it references. Your references say you was great. Hire. Oh. Okay. Training. Does that exist? What is sticking me behind someone else who's already been here, and he's like, okay, do this, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. Click this, do this. What, baby? Hold on. I literally told my outside sweetheart, whoa, baby, wait, bring it down, baby, bring it down. Now, mind you, 50 and fabulous, okay, not that old, but old enough where you literally have to make it 1 + 1. And it better equal 2, not squared, because no, we're just gonna be outside figuring it out. So, day one, yesterday, day one was supposed to be Family and Friends Day, so you can kind of get your feet wet, basically, to train to see what was going on. Baby, day one, they was like, would you mind helping us set up this table over here, and could you get the broom, and could you do this, could you do that? That ain't in my job description, baby. What? Sure. Okay. Even the staff that's like training me, even he came and he was like, oh, why this not set up? Why they ain't got this? And he was like, oh my God. Another year of bulls. First impressions are everything. I'm not impressed. Day 2, today. Official grand opening. Like, we're open for business. Okay? People have to come see me first before they even get to their seat. And you come see me and it's like, oh, party of, what's the name? Scroll. Okay, you're gonna be at table. Oh no. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, table. Oh my God, where did he go? Did he leave me here by myself? Then by the time he comes back to me, I got like 3 people. The line is already formed. One of the managers is already at the top of my list. You see me struggling. Walk over to me. My coworker came back over. He's like, how's it going? Something like that. Welcome to Uptown Charlotte, where if my car means I got a big, this is how I'm gonna act. I hate these kids that got these cars like this, but anyway, that's not what we're here for. So he's one of the managers at another restaurant, okay? So he's like, how's it going? And I was like, it's going. He said, well, what seems to be the problem? And he said, because you were so bubbly when you first got here. And I was like, you're right. He's like, what seems to be the problem? He said, okay, what's your strongest attribute? What do you got? I said, I can greet you all day long. I can greet you. I can smile at you. I got you under the cover. He said, okay, so what else? So I told him, I said, sir, everything else. He was like, interesting. I know the noise is finna come, and they got a red light, so they're probably gonna race to get to the next red light. Anyway, so he's like, well, what's the problem? I said, sir, everything. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all, he looked at me, he was like, you get it. And turned around and started talking to my coworker. And it was like, oh. Okay. I guess we're not gonna talk about it. Okay, cool. So I see him because there's mirrors around us. So I see him. Here we go. This is why I don't like being outside at night. Exactly why, because the city gets real. The basketball game just let out too. So the city. Go on, race out there. Go and catch that cop. Go ahead. Go. This is why I'm ready to go home. My anxiety is that tall. Okay. So I see him in the corner talking to the manager. But I'm not paying it no mind. I'm like, at this time, y'all, I am mentally clocked out. Like, I'm ready to go home and find something else. Cause 2, I couldn't get in their system. So I don't even know what my schedule is. Okay, I couldn't even get into the system. What they tell us on day 1, make sure you get into the system, do X, Y, Z, whatever. So when she asked me today, she's like, hey, did you do X, Y, Z? I said, I still can't get in the system. Did you tell Isabella? Yes, ma'am. I sent her the email. She's like, oh, let me text her right now and find out. Okay. I did my part. So back to the story. I see him over there talking to her. But like I said, I'm not putting 2 and 2 together at first. Until she finally walks over. I give her about 5 minutes later. So she was like, hey, Miss Mika. I was like, hi. She's like, so how's it going? And I was like, it'd be going a whole lot better if I knew what I was doing, honey. That's exactly what I told her. She said, but you're doing great. I was like, am I? Because I seated 2 people in the wrong section, and I forgot to tell the server that the people were over there. Thank God they already know what they're doing. I was like, so, no. Thank you, but no. So she was like, oh my God. She said, where is the bubbly Mika that I met on day 1? And I was like, I don't know. She ain't here. Mind you, we had to clock in at the basement, so I was like, she probably down in the basement. I don't know. And so she was like, well, come on over here. Come on over here. She put me to the side. And so we get to talking, and my anxiety has now, the button has been pushed out, because I'm like, this ain't it, God. This ain't it. You know how when you step into a room, your presence hit, and you know that first impression thing. You know how that's how the employers are looking at us. Like, you know, we gotta make sure it's the right person. Oh, she smile, she bubbly, she has a great personality, all the things. But I'm looking at the employer, excuse me. I'm looking at them like, oh great, another one. Let's just put bodies in places without any structure behind it. Like, this is day 2. We're at full capacity. The bar can seat comfortably 100. We hit it. The moment I walked in the door, y'all, we were already on it. And I'm like, you ready for day 3 tomorrow? Just got off and got to be back tomorrow by myself at 10:30 in the a.m. to 9:30 in the p.m. So who? I don't know what kind of human AI robot you think I'm is, but I am not her and she's not I. Now, the young gentleman that was training me, he comes in tomorrow at 3. So from 10:30 in the a.m. until about 2:45 in the p.m., I'll be by myself, one server, one bartender. And the manager, she was like, oh, you should be fine. Because, like, there's not any reservations. It's not going to be, like, you know, busy or anything. Just handle the walk-ins. You know how to do that, right? Nope. She was like, okay, the waiter, so she looks over at the guy that was training me. I said, no, don't look at him. Because he's been doing his job. He has been on point. I said, I'm just not confident to be by myself on day 3. You just saw me have a full-fledged panic attack today. That's day 2. She's like, well, because, you know, people don't start coming in. Your first reservation not till 2 o'clock. That gives you 30 minutes before Daniel comes in. I'm glad you got confident in me. I can do all things. I got you. But fail. And this is what they have set me up to do. Boo. She is not I, and I am not her. I don't like it. I don't like it. And like, I need to have a conversation with God, but I don't even know what to say. Because I've been getting blessings after blessings after blessings. Thank God I'm not at nobody unemployment office. Praise God. Hallelujah. When He do it, thank you. Thank you for that. Favor ain't fair, but everybody, not everybody, that's why I'm chosen. But y'all, the workforce now, I don't think I'm built for this. I don't like being in uncomfortable situations. Like, I'm very confident in who I am, baby. Like I said, I can do all things through Christ. All the things. I got strength all day long, faith all day long. Got that. But when you don't put me in a position to succeed, that's where you lose me. And I'm like, I just got awarded this opportunity. To me, I feel like it's a slap in God's face, because it's like He just opened this door for me. And then I'm telling Him, now you can close this one. I don't want this one either. Like, it's almost like playing let's make a deal on a job. What's behind door number 1? Close door number 1, baby. What about door number 4? I don't want it to come across as if I'm being disrespectful to God, because God is constantly blessing me. This ain't it, y'all. Definitely not feeling it. Day 1, I definitely was not impressed. So day 2, which is today, I was like, you know, let me see. Because they didn't have their ish together. So I was like, well, let me see. Maybe day 2 gonna flow differently. Baby, they was like, oh, we open for business. Pick up the iPad and just go. I'm normally a fast learner, but not in these conditions. Not when you have the general public right there in your face. Like, no. And if anybody knows about hotel businesses, baby, they are like hospitals and funeral homes. They never close. So that means you got to show up, show out, and be ready at all times. But if you have not put me in the position to be ready to do my job, I don't know what kind of miracles you want me to perform, but baby, if my magic wand was that magical, baby, she wouldn't even be working. Millionaire on the yacht, okay? Y'all just keep your girl in prayer. I'm not gonna hold this video long. Just I don't know. Don't know. And it's like I until I know what I want, I can't tell God. But I know this ain't it. It's not given at all. So y'all have a great rest of your night. I'm gonna go home, take a semi nap, so I have to come back tomorrow and pull 10 hours out my hoo-ha. And just stand there and smile. Hey, day 3, you got me. You have a great rest of your night. I'm gonna get ready to go home. Thanks for listening. TTFN. Talk for now.